What is up, guys? Welcome back to Solo MC Rider, or welcome to Solo MC Rider. Today we are just going to go for a quick ride after the first service. First service was just done, I believe last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday I went and got the first service, the 600 miles service on the bike. Get everything ready for the long trip coming up. So we are going to go for a ride and tell you what they did and what's included in the first service and how much does it cost, and should you pay that much money to get your bike serviced at the dealership, or do you should do yourself. And I will tell you the reason why I went to the dealership. I looked online and YouTube, nobody has any thing about how much the first service cost on those BMW F900XR, if it is worth it to bring you to the dealership, or do it yourself if you know how to do the oil change and have some tools to check the torque specs and just follow the user manual. Let's find out. So let's roll the intro, let's go for a ride, and we're going to find out. Alright, let's go for a ride and find out. Okay, so the first service at the BMW dealership cost me, let's give you the price right up front, over $300. So it was about $330 plus tax. They gave me some discounts, brought it up to $300 with tax and stuff on my S1000R, but that was 2 years ago, so things probably were different. It cost me about $200, and it made sense because oil and filter itself is around $100, and you just have the labors. Let's pull this up so less wind noise, because I have a long trip coming up. You will find out next week. I will disclose where I'm going and be heading out next week, actually next Saturday to be exact. So I went to the dealership, just wanted to get the bike checked out and prepare, just to make sure that I don't miss anything, because they said they will do the oil, filter, check everything, nuts and bolts, stem mount, bearings, lube the chain, adjust the chains, and update the softwares. It's a bunch of little stuff. I can probably put the list that they have checked and completed on the first service on the screen for you guys to see what was done. So I didn't even have to go to the dealership to get the first service. Just buy the oils and the filter from them, and fuel light, okay, buy the oil and filter from them, and then just do it yourself. I could have done that, yes, but to reset the service light you need the special computer for that, and I think the tool called GS911 tool cost about $350, and I am thinking about investing in one because I feel like I am probably going to stick with BMW bikes for a while, and it's good to have one on hand, not only to reset service light and some coding options that you could do with that. So long story short, I went to the dealer, got the service done, get everything checked out, and then paid $300. Just follow the user manual for the first service, then you should be good to go, because there is nothing to remove, no RPM limiters. All you have to do is reset the service lights and do all the maintenance stuff, checked everything that I mentioned earlier. So I knew that was going to be the case, but I just wanted to go peace of mind just to see, because I don't want it to be missing out something and going on a long trip and find out that something has come loose, and now I have to spend time to bring it to the dealership or somewhere just to get it done, fixed. So that was the reason I did that. So I just wanted to come out and give you guys a quick update, what includes on the first service and how expensive that is. If you do the service yourself, reset the service light, they can see that when you reset a service light, when they plug in the computer. So just to make sure you got everything, all the receipts, save all the information, write it down, and in case of any warranty work comes, you can show them that you have your services complete, the first service, second service. So going forward, I won't be going to the dealership for oil change in the filter, unless if anything that needs dealer's attention. So I'll just be doing it myself. Just buy the oil from them, so then you have a record of or receipt, because I like to use OEM parts and the oil. So I just go to the BMW dealership, grab some oil, recommended oil in the filter, and do it yourself, and just keep detailed records of everything you've done, in case anything comes up in near future that requires an attention from BMW warranty, so then you can prove that you have been keeping up with your maintenance. Yeah. The negative I had about the bike, but I wanted to hold the thought until I got the first service done. So the quick shifter was kind of jumpy in the first to second gear, and downshifting. The twin cylinder bikes are like that. I think the quick shifter is not going to be as smooth as 4-cylinder. I think the first to second is very jumpy. Let me show you here. See, downshifting is pretty good now, as you can see right here. So now, but if you are bringing it up pretty good amount of RPM, it's very smooth. But if you are around 5,000-6,000, it kind of like jerks the bike a little bit, and it was very noticeable before the oil, but now it seems to solve that problem. I mean, it was not the problem, but I think it just needs that time to get adjusted to, I think. You see, like if I was shifting a little bit earlier, then bringing it up higher RPM, it just gives a little bit of like jump, but it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely much faster shifting with the quick shifter versus shifting your own. So that was the only thing before oil change I noticed. Let's see how but it's good now. It's very good. It's not an issue anymore. Other than that, I am enjoying the bike very much. The power is just right. It's not extreme, it's not too low, so it's very good, very comfortable on the highway. And I'm enjoying that windscreen, that tall windscreen from what do you call, Pugue, whatever that is. This screen is very good, like on this tall position on the highway. If you are cruising 70 miles an hour, you are very comfortable. So I'm very happy with that. And if you're noticing something, I got my phone up there. Yep. So I will make a video before I go on my long tour. What are the mods I have completed for the tour? I'll tell you on the first day of the tour. Bike will be prepped and ready to go for long touring, and I can go over all the mods to best setup for me to make that long journey. Feel free to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate. Yeah, the bike, I like the power. I mean, of course, those are twin cylinder bikes. The power dies down on the top end, but then bottom low until 7,000 rpm it pulls very good. And just keep in mind, this is not a sports bike, so the second gear very grunty. And I'm actually kind of enjoying the exhaust sound. The stock exhaust is not bad actually. I like it. The sound's pretty bassy when you're revving the bike. I don't know if the microphone is gonna pick up the exhaust sound, but it's pretty good. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and you guys have a great day.